And it never fails. Welcome to In the Hangar with that fucking dude.
Huh? All right, now I got to bring the chat room up. And first in the chat room was Scott Mowry. Hear myself talking. I'm yelling all the time. And we got Mark Peace in the house, and then that gay. Hi, Tilly. Oh, let me guess, Tilly. I had you out a half an hour ago. Now you got to go again. No.
Look, check in the chat room. Does everybody hear us? Okay, everything good?
Check. 1, 2, check. Testes.
Testes, 1, 2, 3, testes.
Howdy, Eric, Jim, and John. So, yes, they can hear us.
All right.
Testes.
Spot. And, and we have Miss Bomey. Can you guys hear Miss Bomey?
Smile money.
Here, but not here in S-Dam, what? S-Dam meeting? I don't know what that is. David! Go fuck yourself on your pee hole. Now, before Boondockers comes in, David sent me a picture. He has 5, count them, 5 Dickies cups. He said, don't tell Steven. So I said, what's in it for me? And he sent me some gay-ass fucking Wookiee in a bathing suit picture.
Well,
kind of turned me on. Not gonna lie.
I was gonna say you probably took off from Miss Totelli. I'm gonna put you outside with back a little bit.
So I'll be back. I'll be in my bunk. And there's Boondockers, and we got Jolson. Jim's show is Friday. Fuck off. You know.
Sorry.
Yes, that's funny as shit. I know. Hell, I took over Stalker Steve's show according to Big Jeff Gun 101. That's because Steve got bumped. Now Stalker Steve got bumped, and he came back in. We couldn't hear him. He said, "Run." I said, "Well, dude, we don't want to take over your show." It was me and oh god, who was it? Now I'm drawing a blank.
Mikey?
Ohio Wolverine.
Oh, Ohio Wolverine.
And he's like, run with it, just go. So, and then I see Big Jeff in the chat room, like, it's Jim's show. Is this In the Hangar with Hornet Fixer? I'm like, I'm just doing what he said. Let's see here. What's up, y'all? I heard that. Damn it, Jim. How's my butt? My butt is still, actually, it's still, I dropped I will give you an update on my gluteus maximus pull.
You dropped it.
I dropped a 20 millimeter. Shut up.
Shitter.
My shitter is sore because I dropped a 20 millimeter Gatling gun out of a Super Hornet today. It was the first time I've ever done that. It was really cool.
In your shitter?
No, with I was lifting with my leg, my butt, not my legs. No, because when it drops down, it has a tendency to want to swing, and we don't want it to break shit. So you got to hold on to that pitch. And I'm up in the hole, and I'm leaning over.
Well, let's see. He's been in the hole. He's lifting his gun with his ass. He's
giving
rules.
So much material to work with right now.
I mean, it's just like, holy crap.
He's up in the hole, and he didn't want it to swing and break shit.
He's got a 20 millimeter falling out of his ass.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
I'd like to,
and that leaves Jim's line open.
I'd like to actually really thank Steven at Boondockers because I paid for an order to go to Hazman 440. That package arrived today, and but I got a package from Boondockers yesterday, and I was like, shit. I thought we were under an agreement. I'm buying it so that he can send it to Paul. I gave him all Paul's information, so I contacted him and I said, yeah, package arrived today. He goes, oh yeah, that's just a thank you gift for you and Christine for all you guys are doing for me. And Paul's package, I got tracking on it if you want. I was like, damn, okay, thank
Wait
you.
a minute. Well, but now I have to back that train.
Mine's on a whirlwind tour of Texas. It keeps leaving Texas and arriving in Texas.
So I introduced Boondocker. I see.
Oh, it'll all work itself out.
No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But no, and I am 100%.
We are very, very thankful.
No, I'm 100% behind Boondockers. Love it, love it, love it. Actually, as a matter of fact, the crock pot is set to go tomorrow morning when I get up. I'm going to throw some pork ribs in with a half a bottle of spicy, bold Boondockers, the last of what I have. I'm going to let that cook on low while I'm at work for 9-10 hours, however long it takes me to leave, come back, and everything else. And I cannot wait to see what it is slow cooked in Boondockers. I'm not gonna lie.
Tomorrow I'm gonna do my recipe.
I've been finding that I haven't put it on oatmeal yet. That's about it.
On oatmeal? Really? Oatmeal?
So let's see. Smile Money's he can't listen in. He's just reading the chat room.
Yeah, I think he's got little ones with him, so he's.
Well, the redhead just sent him a message.
The redhead chicken shit. Dude, did you see it? Now, Smile Money in it. Since it's chat room, it's chat. What the chat room is is running the show tonight. But as far as chats go and comments go on the promo and off of the redhead tonight. I think he got a little upset with her.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think he. Well, she kind of just called him out.
Yeah, caught him out a little bit. Got to hook him. The horns.
Like she would listen.
Like yeah, right. See, so he is listening. He's not just watching the chat room. And yeah, he called her a bitch.
That bitch.
He used the B word on her. So yeah.
Okay.
So while I'm here, I wanted to thank everybody again. Since Final Mission the last 2 weeks, two and a half weeks, whatever, when we did the AR pistol giveaway, I wanted to throw a huge thank you out to everybody who made that just a wild, beyond our expectations success, and congrats again to Ms. Predon. Her pistol's going out. The box for me went out. The Boondockers box went out. So showing up at Predon's house here real soon.
Oh yeah, yeah. They were.
I even found a small the original Hornet Fixer tan shirt in a box when I was cleaning up this weekend. I was like, oh shit, I had 3 t-shirts left in there, 2 small and a medium. So I put a small in the box for her, and she has one of the original Hornet Fixer shirts coming to her.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I talked to both of them. She's pretty damn excited.
Oh, and she should be, because she's a damn good shot. Every time I've watched her shoot the last couple of Shoot-A-Paloozas, I don't want to piss her off. I'm not gonna lie, she can hit anything she looks at.
Well, if you watch my video when they're up this summer, Caitlin and Christine shooting Project Alicia,
Which is now my gun.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Last.
Didn't Triumph write a song for that? Laying it on the line.
Saying.
Yeah, that took long. So when she was shooting Project Alicia, which is mine now, fucker.
Look at she pats him on the back. Thank you, honey.
Well, I like to think it was a pretty damn good Christmas present. Actually, what was funny is that I gave her an envelope with adoption papers in it.
Yeah, that threw me for a loop.
I gave her that before she got the paper.
I'm like, oh.
She's like, she's moving in. What?
All right, I have to update the chat room. Bye, Poco Locos Hookers. Welcome to the chat room, Poco. We got Tactical Wingnut, Boondockers. We've already been talking to them. Smile Money, Stalker Steve. I didn't forget about you. I saw you in there, buddy.
Because he's trying to sell them.
He has hookers?
Yeah, Steven has
Yes.
Boondockers. Poco Loco has hookers. You know.
Hey, Poco Loco has hookers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he puts little
Yeah.
pine tree,
Buy
puts
my
little
hookers.
pine trees on their nipples.
Great.
It makes them.
If you're down in Hungary, you just go to get some stuff at Boondockers.
I bet you those nipples would taste awesome with some Boondockers on them.
And they're piney fresh.
Woo-hoo!
What?
Okay, I wasn't ready for that.
Okay, that now you got to turn the camera a little bit. That face was like I wish I
Okay.
could have got a picture.
that was a little creepy.
Did you see like from the side? You saw
Yeah.
her face
She's like, woo woo.
because it's not hockey season. So
Pine fresh nipples. Woo.
Yeah,
oh, and
Poco.
by the way,
It made me think of something else. Sorry.
Christine,
I saw one.
when you come to Jacksonville, and you're going to come to Jacksonville,
Well, yeah.
and we have hockey, we have the Jacksonville Icemen now.
Yeah, we have a date. We're going to the game.
So we're gonna have to
Yeah.
schedule the whole trip
75
around
people sitting there throwing ice cubes out into the rink.
Right? It's starting to melt. Everybody dump their cups. So yeah.
Well, the two of you go to that hockey game. I'll be back at Jim's house fixing the vagina on his real doll.
Not as real doubt. No what?
And counting Smith and Wesson's. Smith and Wesson was.
Right. I'm gonna like double lock the fucking gun room. He's gonna be in there like, oh my god, look at that one.
Well, just shooting videos, one right after the other. I have
Right.
plenty of footage.
I ran so far.
Joseph wants to know when is girls' night.
February.
Why? I don't know why.
She's-
You know, it's
Well,
Jolson.
he drives a semi. He's probably
Right?
gonna drop off a truckload of dicks.
I can imagine he'll be laying in the middle. He'll be laying in the middle of the kitchen floor. Pam will be sitting on him, just slapping him.
Because Joseph wants to go on a cack run.
Cack.
He's gonna show up with a bunch of Mexican.
Cat. He's gonna show up with a bunch of cats. Whole truckload of cat.
Tried to convince my friend Paco to show up, but he wouldn't.
Oh,
Paco. Trying to convince my friend Paco with the cat.
that's
I
nuts.
can't believe I did that. You're a bad influence on me, John Sullivan.
try.
So, in Tactical Wingnut,
Success.
this is another reason the show isn't on iHeart. Yeah, no shit.
Okay.
From the background, cat,
A little mystery cat there.
right? So, chat room. Other than pee holes, David. What are we talking about tonight? At least something we could have some semblance of a conversation for, please.
Another one
I
bites the
but
dust.
If I submit the comment via the chat room, can we talk about it?
Sure.
What's that? Well, it all depends. I'm still running that fucker.
I was gonna say the last time I was in video chat with Jolson, I really didn't like the way he was smirking at me.
Smirking. Jolson was smirking at you.
Yes.
Was he wearing a red MAGA hat?
Boy, I tell you, thank you, liberals, for giving me more things to look forward to. Next Saturday, when we go out and do all of our errands and have breakfast, I'm definitely wearing my Trump Making America Great Again hat.
Actually, this weekend I'm wearing my. I don't have a red one. I have, and mine's actually black with scrambled eggs on it, like a military cap type thing. But I'm gonna have a my MAGA hat on and my Q.
Jolson, I
I'm
think
gonna,
you
I'm
spelled
gonna
that
wear that all
wrong.
there.
Or
Oh my
did
God.
he?
What the hell? Jim can't come. Jim can come. I mean, what? Sock puppets and hookers. Oh my God.
Jim's marinated meat.
But would you prefer a Boondocker enema, Jim? Boondocker's Kitchen Pee Hole Pop. What the living hell? All right, forget I said that. Let's go back to what we were
That just
talking
has a
about.
nice ring to it.
No, it doesn't. Well, maybe you could do it.
Pee-hole pop.
Yeah, Eric. So why don't you take care of that? Boondocker's,
Imagine that marketing infomercial later.
right?
Hi, thanks for stopping
Hey,
by.
are you lonely on a Saturday night? Boondocker's Barbecue's got you covered. Just go into the kitchen, drop your drawers, and squirt some Boondockers into your pee hole.
And pop.
And pop it.
Pop it like it's hot.
That's Jesus, you got Christine doing it. Okay, that almost
God.
put whiskey through my nose.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
God.
Sorry.
Good thing I wasn't drinking there. Oh,
And no one rubs your meat like Boondockers. Boondockers. Oh, well, no, hey, there's one for you, Eric. You said you would want to put Boondockers on your waffles. How about Boondockers filled donuts?
I've done Boondocker waffles. I did.
Well,
Boondocker
yeah,
waffles.
actually, John did Boondocker waffles.
That's right.
And Boondockers goes, sick mofo. Yeah, and Black Dog. No, he took his fucking comment down. But Black Dog is in the house. I saw his comment flip up there for a second. So, wanted to say hi to Black Dog because I don't think I said hi to him earlier. So, brings new meaning to dry-aged rub. Hey, when you get to my age, Jim did that commercial too well. Hey, I'm practicing that's my radio voice, Black Dog.
Here I go again.
Are you looking, what are you, all right, she's got her head all like down, never mind, I'm not going to, can we?
I was
like,
going to
unlock
say,
that picture?
Eric's smiling. She's,
Eric's smiling, all I see is her
Smirking.
hair down, and Eric's smirking, so, we're going to leave that to the radio audience to think of what's going on there, and I can't see that. I'm going to click on John's picture.
Wow.
Boondocker's anal lube.
Oh, God, wow. Spicy.
Well, not the bold and spicy. The regular marinade.
I'd put a little rub on it first, and then yeah, I'd
Oh,
probably,
so you just want a little raw action?
yeah, I'm just gonna go in raw dog.
Little raw dog. What? Okay, why are we back on this?
I have no freaking idea, but
Safety dunks.
This is one of those scenarios where I'm glad Steven has a sense of humor.
Very much so, because Steven's like, I ain't sending you asshole shit else.
no, they're just both looking at each other going, hey, any advertising's good advertising.
Well, see, David's over watching little boys bounce balls, but we're not going to talk about that.
That's just wrong.
Why do I want to slap my mama?
It's just wrong.
What? Huh? Christine, what the hell are you doing?
I'm putting my playlist together for my girls' night.
Well, all I saw was your hand doing this. And I'm like, is she diddling the fiddle? What the hell?
I'm swiping.
Oh, is that what they call it now?
Oh, okay. Really fast.
You're not diddling anymore. You're swiping. So you're swiping your
Swiper.
little...
No swiping.
Oh,
I'm
looks like,
swiping my phone.
looks like tactical
No.
Wingnut needs a new job.
Yeah, he's fired. Yeah.
Sorry. I was just
We're all fucking fired.
trying to get shit done.
So,
Oh,
so Christine, again, what
Yeah.
weekend? What Saturday is girls' night?
February 18th. I mean 16th.
I was going to say, don't tell me the 18th. You already told me the 16th.
16th. Okay. All right.
Oh, and John,
Yes.
you're gonna need therapy.
Oh my God.
I can only imagine.
My aunt is coming.
Oh, Jesus. Wow.
Okay, since I can't.
Okey-doke. This family of Christine's has a very special skill. Okay?
Too bad.
The
Jim
skill
isn't-
is no matter what you're talking about. You could be talking about juicing oranges, and these people will turn it around to shitters. They
Really?
That's the other side of the family.
So
They
can
can
I?
take-
Can I?
That's the Canadian side.
Can I have may I have a request on February 16th?
Yes.
Can I be at least? You can mute me. That's fine. Can I just be in the chat?
Well, I was kind of thinking you were going to be there because
Yeah, I thought you were gonna at least be in the chat.
Oh,
You're not
okay,
planning on leaving me
wasn't
with
sure.
all of them,
I
are
wasn't. I didn't want to intrude. I didn't want to inject
No.
myself in like I do into Eric's show. So
No, I just figured since you couldn't be there, you'd be in the chat with us.
okay, because I didn't want to inject myself like I do on Eric's show. Because fuck Eric,
yeah, no, you're going to want.
Look,
you're gonna-
he's like staying off camera, like, well, fucker, I'm good.
No, he's getting ready to say, "Wait till Wednesday." It's Wednesday.
Poco Logo, the playlist for Girls' Night, White Horses, or that's not. It's crazy. Is it White Horses? I thought it was. I don't know. Silence of the Lambs soundtrack. It puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose
Yeah,
again.
but we can't use that one. That was Ed's song, so that one's been like.
Yes, that's.
It's closed.
Wrong.
Oh, I thought we were talking about
Someone
something.
should miss me a taste of 151. Oh God.
I've had that before.
No, please don't.
Oh, wait a second.
What?
Do the alcohol list too yet? Shit.
No, I
Shit.
thought- oh,
Okay, did you hear the Canadian come out there?
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
Eh?
for fuck's sake!
We haven't done the alcohol list.
Hope
Alcohol.
everybody hit the heart symbol, hit the like button, hit the yellow like button.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, make your like button yellow. Thank you very much for Eric for
What
helping
did I
us out
say I was
there.
gonna have for drinks?
You said you were going to do Zima.
Yeah, no, but that Long Island
Yeah,
iced tea.
no, see, look. The minute she gets excited, there's that Canadian Jim. You hear it? Yeah.
I know. Did
knew.
you see her eyes? They're
Yeah.
like the size of the fucking blood
Oh,
moon.
yeah.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna have Long Island iced tea, Zima, no Slamma, Alabama, no.
Alabama
what was that?
Slammers?
No, what was the other one?
Flaming Dr. Peppers.
Flaming butthole.
No, we're gonna have the flaming Dr. Pepper.
Oh, slippery nipple.
Slippery nipple. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Holy crap.
God, well, if you're gonna go all out. Get a fuzzy navel too.
Pin the tail on the real doll. Commonly
Well,
known
let's-
as poke the ass in the real doll.
All right, let's go through the chat room one more time. I see the bearded CB showed up. Thank you so very much, my brother.
So what did I say?
Smile Money's back in. I just liked. Jolson said flaming Dr. Peppers. Poco Logo. Well, fuck that guy. I mean, I want to thank everybody. Scott, Black Dog, Jolson, Boondockers, David. I don't know why I thank David because he's
What was the
a
full
huge asshole. I don't know why I fucking thank him, but. But again, I want to thank everybody for being on here. I don't think we're going to see Big Jeff Gunwald 1. He's recovering, if I understood correctly, from back surgery. So, I mean, if we see him in there, everybody say hey to Jeff. But I don't, I don't know if he'll be on or not.
Dr. Steve just
Oh,
came in.
right. I know, right?
We do Zinfant White Zin. That's what I'm looking.
Oh, and Stalker Steve, yes. Stalker Steve. Almost forgot. Thank you. Sorry. I it's not that I forgot, but there's a lot of people in here. Again, if you guys would, to give John Solar and his network the big boost that we need to keep us going here and have them want us to do more and more and more, hit that, go up above the live chat link and hit like and turn it yellow, please. That would really, really help out John Solar.
Indeed.
Sweet dreams. Ugh.
All right, so I have something. Let me bring up something here real quick. Not 100% political, but I need I want to hear you guys' view on this. I mean, because here's why. I go to lunch, I go to break, I go to lunch. They got Fox News on in the break room, right? And this whole thing with the Covington Catholic kids and everything that went on there, and the supposed Indian, and I say supposed because he's Native American, but anyway, I have a couple things that I want to ask you guys. One, the kids, to me, the kids didn't do nothing. If you watch the videos that justified, or proved that it was a hoax, what the original newscast, viral video was, the kids really didn't do nothing. They were singing cheers for their school, and then this Indian and this black Israelite, whatever the hell group it was, just inundated them, went after them. Okay, we all understand that. Jim, not political. What the fuck? Yeah, well, again, I'm not trying to get political. I'm just asking opinions. And the kids just stood there. They didn't want to antagonize. They didn't want to start any shit, so they just stood there. And the kid was not smiling. It's the smirk, which now the Democrats say that is racist. But so and Fox, CNN, everything, ABC, NBC, everything I've seen in the last 3, 4, or 5 days or whatever it was since it happened, oh my God, that's all they're talking about. I'm like, okay, we all proved it was false. Why are you still on this narrative? So again, I guess my point is, we can't believe anything. Not even from Fox, not from anybody. You just from any media, you can't believe shit. Okay, it's the yes, Poco Loco. It's the tactical assault smirk. So yeah. And I agree. It's all bullshit. Now, I have one other thing I want to ask you guys. If you guys all agree with me on that, I understand. If not, well, hey, everybody's entitled to their opinion. So now you have who is it? The female senator who's now running for president, Kamala Harris from California, who just a day or two before this Catholic stage, the kids and stuff were denouncing Catholic religion, denouncing Christianity, saying it was whatever, racist, whatever. Now, then you have this staged, thing against Catholics in Washington, and then you have Fox News running the Ruth Bader Ginsburg is dead picture. And storyline picture by accident, and I got the air quotes going here, by accident on Fox News. And now, do you think this is all because I think they're playing Weekend at Bernie's with Ruth Bader Ginsburg? I think she's dead, and they're just not letting anybody know. Because we all know who Trump's next Supreme Court nominee is, and that's Barrett, who is a devout Catholic, who is against Roe versus Wade, and who the left does not want whatsoever onto the Supreme Court. Do I see Hirono and Harris and the stage Catholic thing as a set to try to get people's mindset against people of the Catholic religion in this country before the nomination is put in, because they're going to have to say she's dead sooner or later? I mean, think about it. I mean, put your tinfoil hat on. That kind of makes sense. Poco wrote a fucking whole, because I was looking at my stories and my pictures, because I am going to talk about this on Sunday Chat. My cousin Walter jerked off in public once. Okay, maybe I don't want to read this story.
Just wait for the nom.
Don't read this. Yes, right. True story. Yeah, right. I'm going to take door number 2, Alex. He was on a plane to New Mexico and all of a sudden the hydraulics went the plane. Oh my God. I can't believe I'm reading this.
I can't believe I read it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Eric, cover this. I'm reading this and it's going to take a minute.
All right, well, I've actually discussed this because the amount of fake news and bullshit is amazing, but it's like you put out the snippet of the kid smirking, and unfortunately, since this whole thing has gone down, he's been getting death threats.
The whole school has got. They actually shut. And I have to say this: Covington Catholic School is across the street or across the river from where I grew up in Ohio. So that's real close to my birth, whatever you want to call it. My hometown.
Stomping grounds.
My stomping grounds. It's stupid. You have all these leftist fucking shithole assholes on Twitter and Facebook and even some, and I said this on my Sunday chat. I'm ashamed at some of the people I call friends on social media that and here and everywhere else that just jumped on these kids thinking that they were in the wrong before they even saw the whole, what they didn't give it a breath before they jumped to a conclusion. Me, myself, I saw the original viral video and I went, what the hell? I said, wait a minute, this is coming from this news source. I said, I need to wait. And sure enough, not 2-3 hours. I mean, I'm talking hours, not days, hours later, the truth comes out. And even during and after my Sunday chat, everybody's fucking just hammering these kids. And I'm like, these are kids. 1. 2, you didn't even have an open enough mind to go, okay, is this a trap? Is this liberal media trying to push something at us? And sure enough, I don't know how many of people I call friends fell for this shit. And I'm not dogging. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dogging the people that fell for it. Hey, look, everybody falls for something somewhere, somehow. Okay, I'm not dogging you on that. But what I don't understand is how my friends, people I call my friends, are like, okay, this is liberal media reporting this. Should we wait to see what's going on? That's what I didn't understand from everything. Well, yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, I agree with you, John Solar. In today's mentality, in today's world, in today's political or whatever you want to call it, in today's social media, political, charged environment, how can you look at anything and not try to find something to verify it, to try to or wait to see what comes from it before you start slamming on. We had congressmen and representatives calling for these kids, pretty much calling for the death of these kids because they're wearing MAGA hats and they went after a Native American. Well, 1, your Native American is 1, a lying piece of shit. 2, he's a fucking loser. And 3, he's a professional activist. Give me a break. He's not a Native. And even his tribe that he claims to be part of denounced him like the next day on social media. So, no. Only 1 did, and he was a Republican, which he's only doing that to save his ass. But the Democratic senators and all these liberal and 3/4. Who is it? That one dumb redheaded cunt from the celebrity who Trump destroyed me. She's still hanging with the fucking the false narrative. She won't let it go. She's like, I don't care. I don't believe what the media is telling me. Okay, all right. You believed it when they first said it, but you won't believe when they go, we're retracting our statement. We're sorry. But and again, they think, oh, we're sorry is fine. But you ruin these kids' lives. You threaten their family. You literally threaten their families. And thank God and I don't know his name, and I don't want to put it out here, but there is a lawyer or a group of lawyers who are defending these kids and going, all right, we're going after all you assholes because we're tired of this shit. And we're gonna sue you. We're gonna do whatever, all legal means for slander, libel, etc., etc., etc. And I'm like, thank God, finally, I don't want to, right. And yes, the Vietnam combat vet Indian. Thanks, Scott. Are my buddy, or I should say my buddy, the guy I have respect for is Don Shipley, who is a no shit retired SEAL. Actually got through legal channels, got to guys DD-214. The Indian was an AWOL. He was this, he was that. He was never in Vietnam. He never left country, as a matter of fact. He was a refrigerator mechanic, and so he was a refrigerator. I was recon ranger, refrigerator. Okay, they all start with R, so I can see how he could get disoriented on thinking what he was. And if you believe that, I got a bridge to sell you.
Isn't it amazing though? You look at how they like CNN and ABC and all these liberal twat waffle establishments just take advantage of all of these kids when it suits their agenda. I'm not saying that. Okay, I don't want to see a single kid get hurt. I don't care what their political affiliation is.
Agreed. I agree.
So, but having said that, we have everything bad that not having a wall, not having a border establishes, and yet they'll just let that go. Who cares if in the last amount of time over 600 people have been killed by illegals and that kind of shit. And then all of a sudden now you've got these kids. They're Catholic. They're pro-choice. They're good kids. And all of a sudden they're being just completely thrown under the bus. The death threats are coming out. I've seen some shit on like Twitter and stuff like that. People need to be absolutely fucking embarrassed for themselves, especially when you see the real thing. And it's I don't even give a shit if he wants to say he's an Indian or what he is. I personally think he should have that drum shoved up his ass, and more people should see the truth before just assuming that these kids have done anything wrong. And fuck you. I was smirking. Really?
Right. No. Again, I've seen, I don't know how many things. I swear to God, I saw an article. And again, I didn't get it. It was just a brief thing, whatever it was. That a U.S. senator or congressman of either Senate or House, I don't know, a Democrat, actually said they were going to put a bill up on the floor to stop wearing MAGA hats and smirking. Hey, give me a fucking break.
Well, then put up a frickin' bill on the floor saying you're not allowed to wear a DNC hat and no smirking.
Right. Or hey, how about a bill on the floor that says if you're a United States senator / House congressman, congresswoman, you don't get to wear a hijab because that's against the rules.
And you have to have Obamacare.
It is just crazy. This goes back to everybody running on their frickin' emotions and not keeping their head screwed on straight. I've had this conversation on my show multiple times, have we not?
Yes.
Yep.
It's just
and I want to say hi to Johnny Concho real quick. Johnny Concho, go ahead.
Well, when it comes to the senators, a lot of times they're not running on emotion at all either. If the people are, they're getting them wound up. But that's all they want to do is get them. They just want to get them wound up. I swear, sometimes I think senators get paid by the law. I don't know how they get paid, but I wonder sometimes if they get paid by the law. Because I mean, this is supposed to be the group of people that make law for the country, and they're willing to make any stupid ass thing. I mean, can't wear a "Make America Great Again" hat. So now the First Amendment doesn't exist.
Right.
I'm going to make a law that violates the First Amendment, I mean, and they'll say, well, we can't do that. We know we can't. But why are you even saying that shit? I mean, that means to me you don't even deserve to be a senator. You don't deserve to be in the position you're in. You're not adult enough.
Poco Loco said, here real quick. Poco Loco put a comment in there. Said, anyone see the video that keep deleting where the country puts all their officials in a dumpster? That was Iceland. And they literally snatched all their corrupt politicians out of their fucking office and literally kicked the shit out of them and no shit put them in dumpsters. And now Iceland is thriving. So yeah, and I've been to Iceland. It's an awesome country, don't get me wrong. And again, I want to say hi to Johnny Concho for showing up in the chat room. Thank you. And now, again, I'd like to... We talk about all this, and go ahead, Christine.
It says the shit just gets old. And yes, we do talk about it. And there are people out there banging on and complaining about it. But what can you do about it? That's the question. What can you really do about it?
Honestly, there's nothing we, the people, can do about it other than vote them out. But here's the thing. The non-corrupt politicians can actually do more than we can, which I know sounds ridiculous, but I'm telling you, all these look here. Look at my favorite New Democrat, Ocasio-Cortez. She said that the world was going to end in 12 years due to climate change. I'm like, sweetheart, Al Gore already wore that out like 20 years ago. You need to get something new.
She said that it's that generation's World War II, and I'm just like, oh my God. That's what I was telling Christine and Greg yesterday. It's like, I love this woman. She has stolen the valor from Joe Biden on the stupidest fucking shit you could. It's like, come on, just keep putting a mic in her face. Let her keep talking. But how come if a Republican or Trump mumbles they want to go and find every possible way to fact check it, yet she says 12 years. Al Gore has been, no pun intended, beating his drum while he smirks about climate change for decades now, more than 12 years. And yet, guess what? Things have actually gotten better. And do I praise it to anything man is doing? No, it's called change. It's called it's mother takes care of it herself. You know,
no, and again, the climate has been. I agree, Eric. Mother Earth, Mother Nature, Mother Earth has the climate's going to change. Doesn't matter whether we're here or not. It's gonna fucking change. Now, here's a little climate change for you. I'm in Florida. The last 3 days, it's been below 40 fucking degrees when I go to work. So tell me where that global warming is.
Yeah, I could use it here.
Well, you know. Here's the funny thing, Jim. If you think back to shit like Al Gore was saying, global warming, temperature's gonna go up, all the ice is gonna fucking melt. Then it gets colder, and they're like, "See, more proof of global warming." What? It got colder. Yeah, that's more colder. Proof.
Oh my God! They said the ice caps are going to melt and that the sea levels are going to rise. Now, I'm only about 35 feet above sea level here, so if your sea levels are rising, I'm not seeing it.
You know, that's like Christine busting open the bedroom door and I'm having sex with another woman, and I go, "See, this is just more proof of how much I love you."
What? Oh my God! What did you do to piss her off that you had to say that?
And then you
start
singing
this. John, did you see the look?
Yeah, then you see him singing the famous song "Staring Down the Barrel of 45."
Right?
Staring down the barrel of a 45.
And she hits. All right, so again, I want to say to the end of the chat room, I want to say thank you, everybody in the chat room. Bearded CB, Stalker Steve, Poco Loco, everybody who's making comments, Johnny Concho, Boondockers, Tactic. Again. I can't not say enough about the guys in the chat room because you are the guys that make this show possible. Thank you. Now, to answer some questions in the chat room, Poco Loco said, put on a yellow vest. Now, that is something I did want to touch on tonight, and that is, I saw a tweet, and I can't remember who it was from, and I don't feel like looking it up. Somebody, a famous person or a right wing, if you will, conservative American said, "Look, maybe it is getting almost time to where we need to put our yellow vest on and do what they're doing overseas, because these people are not listening to us." Now, with that being said, you all know how I feel about the van. I'm driving it, and if you're not 100%, you're not getting in the fucking van. And a lot of people have accused me of, "Oh, you're not going to do anything." Look, I will put my life on the line to save my country. Period. End of story. I've been there, done that. We'll do it again, and we'll do it always. If I have to put a yellow vest on and go and take off work and go do it, if I lose my job, so be it. But I'm not going to lose my fucking country. See, and I guess I get that is what that is a lot of what I'm saying is, will you get in a van? Will you take the plunge to save your country, whether you think you're going to lose your job or not? Do you think you're going to lose this? You're going to lose that. Will you do that? And look, you can put your plate vest under the yellow vest. Trust me, my yellow vest is big enough. I bought an extra big one so I could put my plate carrier underneath it. Trust me. It's fucking wingnut.
I'll get in the van, but we ain't all gonna fit in your mini.
Well, we could fit in a mini if we all dress like clowns. I'm just saying. As long as you got a yellow vest on and we got clown face on, we can all fit in a mini. But you guys get where I'm going with that, right? Are we to the point? I guess my question is this: are we to the point where we need to put our yellow vest on and show these liberal assholes that we mean business? Are we to that point? What say you?
I think we're getting there pretty damn fast.
Yeah, we're definitely getting there.
Okay, let me ask one more question. Hold on here. Hold your thought, please. I want to hear what you say. I hear that from a lot of people. We're getting there. Okay, we've been getting there for how long? Is my question to you?
20.
Oh, yeah. See.
No, I think we're well past it. The problem is like me and you discussed openly and privately, is the amount of people that are like, yeah, I'll get in the fucking van. And then like you pull up in front of their house and open the door so they can come on out and get in the van with us. And it's like, well, Jim, I talked to my wife and I've got to change the cat litter box. So, I'll get in the van later.
Well, and yes, we have discussed that, and I have said that quite loudly on not just my radio show, but many other radio shows. But my thing is this: look, and Jolson makes a point. What make and model of the van? Okay, and I say he makes a valid point because here's my point on it. It doesn't matter if it's a van or if it's Jolson's fucking 18-wheeler. Get the fuck in. It's time to do patriot shit. Okay? And that's, I feel we are so close to that. It's stupid. That's just my opinion. That's Hornet Fixer's personal opinion. We are so close to having to do fucking patriot shit and actually fucking no shit. Take lives and ask questions later. I just don't think we're going to be able to do it because we're there. I mean, these people are going after religion. They're going after life. They're going after newborn babies. They're going after They want immigrants to have more rights than we do. What more do you need to start the fucking revolution?
But you do have a good point. But Jim, here's the other thing that I think about too. How much of what you just said impacts each and every one of us on a personal level? And I think until people get to the point where it's going to impact them on a personal level and they're going to feel like they're threatened or whatever emotion that you want to run with, then that's when I think the action is going to be taken.
Christine, I agree, and I understand where you're coming from on that, and I don't disagree with you. I agree 100%. Now, if I may, to a little history lesson, 3% of the people who lived in the colonies is what rised up against the British Empire. The British Empire.
Right.
We have more than that now who claim to be patriots.
Claim being the key word.
Thank you. Now, again, I put myself out there every week, every time I speak about these subjects. I put myself out there and say, I am that patriot. I don't care if I take a bullet for this country. This is what I do. This is what I live for. This is what my thing is. I learned at a very young age from very patriotic people who served this country. My uncles, my friends' fathers and uncles, and my grandparents who served this country, who fought for this country in World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam. That is my upbringing. That is my soul. That is who I am. I served 20 years. That is who I am. What I want impart, and I'm not telling anybody how to think. What I want to impart on people is you either are in or you're out. If you're out, say you're out. We have to know who the players are. Plain and simple. Does that make sense as to what I'm getting at on that?
Yes.
Okay. I don't want to dwell on this. I'm not trying to... Again, I got way too deep, and I apologize to my friends, to my fellow like-minded individuals. I'm not trying to bring the whole chat room down and the whole show down here in the last 15 minutes or whatever. And I'm not asking for thanks. I'm not asking for anything. I just want everyone to understand where I come from and why I say what I do. Okay?
Gunwild's in the house.
And Gunwild! Hey! Gunwild! No, you didn't miss the entire show. Thank you very much for listening in, Gunwild. Thank you. I hope you get to feeling better, Gunwild. I really do. And CB, yes, vote from the rooftops. If we have to, let's do this. And I think it's getting real close. Because these assholes are taking way too much shit from us and turning everything against us. We're going to have to arm ourselves, and we are going to have a revolution. Civil war, whatever you want to call it, we are going to have it. Hey, Jolson says, and that leaves Jim's line open. Now, before Jim's line goes open, Jolson, you're going to need a piggyback trailer. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Excuse me.
So, John Solar, I want you to come through and say some things, because I did recognize while I was on my little rant there, some people said they hadn't heard you. So, I want to make sure you're still coming through.
You can hear me, right? Hello,
I can hear you guys.
Hopefully you all can hear me. I was just being quiet while Jim was talking, because I don't like talking over you. When you've got something important you're saying, I don't want to jump anyway.
No, and I understand that, but I just want to make sure that you're something's not going on to where you're not being heard, as well as Eric and Christine and myself. So Tactical Wingnut said he's got a new 6.5 Creedmoor. Is that Creedmoor? He said 6.5 Creed. I would imagine it's Creedmoor. Poco needs that third hole. You need to buy a trigger for that, Poco.
Ta-da. My list is done.
My thing is how do you properly get it organized? Because like my analogy was like when I deal with the people at work one time, it's like, oh yeah, we're behind you, and then cue the frickin' crickets. Instead just 2 nuts were arrested in Florida with voting from the rooftops.
And again, I agree. And but the more we talk about it, the more I got to be honest. The more we talk about it, the more you can see who is and who isn't. And again, with everybody who listens to the show, and like just for example, myself, Christine, Eric, and John, we are so far apart. There's no way we can get together, and that wouldn't take months of preparation and months of planning and months of actual no shit footwork to actually drive or march or walk to to meet each other. So I understand that part of it. I get that. But we are a small portion of a huge country that needs to wake the fuck up.
That's right.
Well, kind of like dwelling off of what Christine had commented on. When do you? People idly sat by when they started taking away our gun rights. And people sat by when they took away the rights to own full autos. And then the Clinton era bullshit and stuff that came under, even under Reagan. Every single time people just like, all I ever hear is, well, there's no need for full automatics. Then there's no need for 30-round mags. Then there's no need for a bump fire stock. Exactly when will they come for the thing that you give a fuck about?
Right, exactly.
Because by then it's going to be too late.
So, and I'm not dogging Eric or anything, but for example, Minnesota doesn't ban bump stocks. Florida did. And it's not just bump stocks. See, I went to buy that fucking binary trigger at a Tactical Shithead on sale during Martin Luther King's sale for $300-something, which was just the most phenomenal deal I've seen on one. I went to buy one. Oh, I can't buy it. I'm in Florida. So, yeah.
They claim it alters the firing rate.
Right, it alters, yeah, and it's, yes. But my thing is this, oh my God. Stalker Steve said it'll just happen, and there'll be an event that crosses the line. As far as I'm concerned, the line's been crossed a few times, in my opinion, with the proven false flags like Las Vegas, like Batman, like Sandy Hook, like Parkland. I think those are all false flags. I really do.
Everybody has a maximum capacity.
And Poco, I know what you said. I just don't have. I didn't have the. We talked about that. I didn't have it on. But hey, it is what it is. And I'm not trying to get this on some crazy ass bullshit here. I'm just not. It's something that sticks to me in an amazingly often and hard voice, for lack of a better term. And again, I will not apologize for being patriotic. I will not apologize for calling this, that, or the other thing, or this person, that person, or whatever out. I will not apologize for certain areas of the country for doing this stupid shit they do. I will not apologize to that. I will apologize to my friends who live there and are offended by it. I will apologize to you. I will do that. But I will never saying I'm sorry for, like, say, New York State passed, you can go up to one day or the day of birth and you can have an abortion. I just do not abide by that. I just can't. A heartbeat is a living human being, plain and simple. So the whole mentality, not just abortion, but the whole mentality of that. And Nancy Pelosi saying, I'll give you your border wall money if you take away all the guns. If you do a full gun ban, fuck you. Fuck you. Keep that government shut. You are not getting that. So, yeah, that kind of shit. I will never apologize for that. Ever. And as far as Florida goes with our triggers and our bump stocks and everything, and now the country... we have to pick our battles. Evidently, we didn't pick them right this time, but we cannot let this happen again. Anywhere.
Nope.
So, Eric, Christine, John, any last words?
Oh, my playlist is all done for my party.
So, let's hear the playlist.
Well, there's lots of songs on here because I took one from all the way from 1980 to 89.
Can you give us a hint?
Well, let's see what I got here.
Cyndi Lauper's on it.
Well, yeah, that's 1983.
I love the looks, John. Shut the fuck up, John.
Duh, idiot. Duh.
Yeah, right?
So look at it this way. If I didn't love you, I wouldn't pick on you. Let's see. Tainted Love, 1981.
Oh my god.
Center...
At least tell me it's a heavy metal version of that song.
Speaking of Tactical Wingnut.
Centerfold. Okay, does anybody remember this song from 1982, Safety Dance?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. Oh shit.
Safety Dance.
Safety Dance.
Let's see.
I have a heavy metal version of that if you want it.
Oh, I would like to hear that.
Do you have come on? You have Eileen on there. Come on.
No,
Eileen.
we're gonna have Come On Eileen. Yes, I have a couple of versions of that too.
Jump, 1984.
I have the porn if you're interested.
Come on Eileen. Oh, what?
Speaking along the porn line, You Spin Me Round.
You spin me. I have many versions of that.
Sweet Child of Mine, 87.
Oh! The first time I saw fucking they opened up for Motley Crue. That should be of interest to you in 1986.
Yes. And remember the Love Shack song?
B-52s.
Yes. Everything on your goddamn list is the shit that I have to listen to every single day. Yeah, it was like
on
5
radio
times today.
On radio.
I'm sorry,
yeah.
but it's all the popular. I picked the most popular ones.
So Eric, you listen to 80s radio station that plays all this crap?
Yeah, because it was a compromise with Greg. It was either that or fucking country, and you could not.
I can't. A lot of people listen to the classic rock station here in Jacksonville at work on their radios. I have my own little iPod with my own little speaker, and I listen to it. So I listen to my music, whether it's at work or in my car. I don't listen to it.
ABBA is played at least twice a day, depending on which one of their hits, if you want to call it that. So, yeah, I get ABBA too.
Really? You get fucking like 70s ABBA?
Billie Jean?
Yes.
Beat It?
Oh my god.
I Ran?
Oh, and I have so many versions of Beat It that you would never know.
Karma Chameleon?
Yes.
Oh my god, really?
Every day.
Chameleon.
Take on Me?
You listen to 101.7 tomorrow. Everything on your list will be on from the time you get to work until you leave. It'll be every single thing you've mentioned will get at least played once.
Need You Tonight? In Excess.
What?
Yeah.
In Excess? Yes, it'll be there. Yeah.
Now, if you want a good In Excess song, Fuck You Like an Animal. That's probably one of their better ones.
Okay, Fuck You Like an Animal is not In Excess.
I thought it was.
That's 9 Inch Nails.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Closer.
Yes.
I thought that was In Excess.
No. He died.
That's Nin, 9 Inch Nails.
Um,
And I have a version of that from another band that you might want to listen to.
I thought that was. Why am I thinking that was that?
okay, send me some.
Yeah, no shit, Gunwell. Flock of Seagulls, yes, heard it.
Yes.
It.
I ran.
Yeah, that's
I
on
ran
there too.
so far away. I think I got a heavy metal version of that, but I'm not
You
positive.
have a heavy metal version of everything.
Yes, pretty much. Wasp, Pluck Like a Beast. Yes, I have that too.
And I cannot believe how like freaking popular Madonna was throughout the 80s. It's like, oh
So, and Boondocker's goes, "Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey."
yep.
Twice a day at minimum.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bloodhound Gang.
Oh, Jesus.
The lap dance is so much better when the stripper's crying. That's the best one.
What?
So she doesn't know
This?
that. You need to go on YouTube and search Bloodhound Gang. The Ballad of Chasey Lane, stripper lap dance is so much fun when the stripper's crying. Why is everybody picking on me? There's it's awesome. Yeah. You're pretty when I'm drunk. Yeah. You're pretty when I'm drunk. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to like derail it and take.
No, you didn't derail nothing. I asked you the question. So, Eric, we asked Christine. No, Eric, what do you have for the final thoughts of the night?
Stop smirking at me.
I'm going to put my MAGA hat on and just piss you off.
You
to no end.
racist bitch.
So, what is Friday night's show on Eric's? I'm putting you on the spot.
We're
What's
planning
Marco?
on talking about midget sex.
Midget sex? No
Yeah.
shit.
I can't
Oh,
wait
wow.
for the promo. It's going to be a little something.
A little something.
Okay. Okay.
I got it. I see what you did there.
Stop!
All
Hey, look at Christine.
Stop putting visions there.
And last but certainly not least, we're going to talk to John Solar. And what do you think about tonight's show, John Solar, and Eric's idea for?
Well, I
Locked
mean,
and Loaded?
it'll make for an interesting promo.
Yeah.
I got a little something up my sleeve.
A little. That's what we've heard about you, John.
Well, this thing fits up to my sleeve, so yeah.
Oh, and I forgot to ask Miss Bomi when we talked to her just a second ago. Your show on the 26th. Do you have your topic for this Saturday?
John, are we talking about the like funny, strange names for products?
Yeah,
Was that it?
that was
Okay.
it.
Okay.
See, now,
So
I've
we
been
had-
working on hers for like days.
He's like, got this.
Hey, I gave you mine Monday morning. Thank you very much.
Yes, I got yours. That's right.
Actually, I gave you mine Sunday night because I was drunk and I was like, hey. Anyway, so,
Sweet potato. What the hell?
right?
Oh yeah, I forgot to
Wang
mention
Dang Sweet Poontang. That's what
my special guest on Locked and Loaded this Friday is Smile Money.
Is it small money?
Smile, surprise.
Surprise! Smile, yeah. Smile's gonna be like, I'll be in a chat room, shut the fuck up.
Got a minute?
Right?
I might have Johnny Concho on as my guest. He's going to come on and explain how to make friends and keep them.
Stalker Steve, Jim's ass in a recovery. Not maybe next week because Jim's ass is still sore. I'm not, especially after dropping really heavy things on it today. So yeah,
Funny stripper names.
funny stripper names. No, that's just a whole show on its own. Yeah.
There you go, Eric.
Oh,
All right. So again, everybody tune in Wednesday nights on this show in the Hangover Horror Fixer. Friday nights Locked and Loaded with the Ebomi Meister and Ms. Bomi Zone on the 26th. Make sure we all do it. Look forward here very, very soon, if I may be so bold, to a new Snowflake Melter. We might have a whole new area for you guys to go to Snowflake Melter to see, comment, etc. Thanks to Poco Loco on HornetFixer.com. We are working on that diligently. Hopefully, we'll have that up soon. More to come on that.
Did you say whore to come on that?
Whore to come, yes, by his hookers. So yeah, free prostate. Oh my. On that, we're gonna go hit the button. I'm not even gonna comment. It's not Paco, it's Paco. By his hookers.
He never pays the price.
You sure you get what you pay for?
Well, then buy them 2 at a time, and you'll be happy.
I'll just push the other button now.